working. Okay, check, working. Okay, good. All right. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I know I haven't streamed in a while here. A couple months ago, I had a bit of an incident, and I had to go somewhere else. I'm not going to get into details, but yeah, it was domestic. Though I did upload a video from here a couple weeks ago. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is the update of Iwo Jima for the month of July. June, yeah, but it's updated in July, but it's from June. Actually, no, this is from September. This is the September update. Yeah, this is the September update, August update, I believe. See? Yep, definitely August. Yeah, this is the August update. Because of what was going on, they had to update this at the end of August. And you're going to see a very sudden uplift. This is not right now. This already happened. So the uplift started. These are earthquakes, by the way. The uplift started at the end of August and lasted, it looks like, through the first few days of September. So these earthquakes were caused by uplift. The eruption started here. It looks like most of the uplift happened before the eruption, and then the uplift paused. Then there was subsidence. Yeah. Looks like this was the eruption right here. Yeah. And right here they're showing the uplift right here. This is all uplift, different locations. A, G, and right here. The most pronounced uplift was this station right here, the central one. Fortunately, I can't copy this, so it's kind of difficult to translate. Let's see. It's showing uplift and then ceasing. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. The first, second, and third. So it looks like it was only a few days of uplift. And literally, I would say, with the uplift starting around the 30th and ending around the 2nd. So basically 3 days. In 3 days you had 30 centimeters. That's about 10 centimeters of uplift per day. That's pretty darn fast, if you ask me. But this happened in September. Now we're going to go focus on the month of June. Right, so now I'm going to go back up. Okay, let's see. There we go. This is what I want to show you guys. This is the June update, which comes out in the first week of July. So this updated last week. That's when I upload the video, showing a little bit of steam. If you look closely, that's Kangoku Rock. That's actually the caldera rim right there. That's 5:42 a.m. This is 9:09 a.m. Yeah. See, already the sun is already up at 5:42 a.m. So this is already post sunrise. Yeah, it's early morning, June 30th. And this was taken on June 30th as well, a few hours later. You can see there's some thunderstorms. There's a rain cloud. These are rain clouds here. That's a heavy rain shower. There's probably another thunderstorm right there, probably heavy rain. Yeah, that's from that eruption site. I'm not sure which way it's looking, but I think it's north, considering that's Kangoku Rock. And that's west. I'm thinking that's north, because the eruption site, depending on which way they're looking, are they looking from the northeast? Which would mean Kangoku Rock would be that way. Here's a map of Iwo Jima. I have Copernicus browser right here. Well, that's actually Google Earth. this is where the eruption site was. So are they looking from the southeast, going northeast? So this is where the eruption site was in 2023. What it looked like. Let's go to 2005, right? So it doesn't look too hydrothermally altered, just a little bit of hydrothermal alteration. And in 1985, yeah, it shows a little bit. See, some hydrothermal alterations. That's a cloud. All right, so let's look at 2023. Yeah, look how it just expanded. Oh, this light is really bugging me. I have a light in my room that's flickering really bad. It's an LED light. The other two lights are not flickering, but it's one light that's just flickering really bad. All right, I have to get it changed. So let's go back to 2019, 2017. Almost looks like there is fissures in there. Yeah, could be gullies from rain, but they could also be fissures. Let's see, did this change? Yep. There's another thing I want to show you. It's this little crack right here. Yeah, this crack right here. If you look closely, it continues. Yeah, this is a fissure right here. Yeah, this is a fissure. Let's go to 2019. Okay, cloud is in the way. It's a little cloud there. That's weird. All right. Looks like that's the fissure in 2018. Go to 2024. There it is. See? It was definitely there. Okay, 2014. There. Fissure was there. Okay. It was there in 2014. Go to 2012. Okay, it's definitely evident. See, this is the grass edge. You can see the little bit of the fissure there. Let's go to 2009. It's a grass edge in 2009 and 2024. Okay, look where my mouse edge is. Right in. Okay, see? Expanded a little bit. When did this little grass thing form? Right there. It formed, I think, around between 28. Yeah, it looks like 2018. There. 2017. Nope. It was definitely there in 2020, then 2024. Expand a little bit. Yeah, see, it kind of expanded. See, it's definitely trying to expand. Looks to be some rocks there. Looks like a area of hydrothermal alteration. Yeah, so there was an island right here. See that little bit? That's the remnant of the volcano. 2022, there was nothing there. But see, you could see the. Yeah, there was an eruption in August around that time. I'm gonna go to Copernicus browser now. Yeah, so right now we're looking at current. Oh, sorry, current unrest. All right, so we're gonna look at uplift rates for Iwo Jima. So between October 2023 and October 2024, there was approximately 30 centimeters of uplift, 30 centimeters, which equates to about, when you divide 30 by 12, that's a little bit more than between 2.8 and 2.9 centimeters a month. This is right here. This line right here is October 2010. So it's 3 months. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. From October 2010. October 2024 and October 2025. There was less than 10 centimeters of uplift. That's mostly because of the subsidence following the sudden surge of uplift. When it went between 45 and nearly 60. So it's very rapid uplift and subsidence again. So we are right now in the month of June. So let's go from June, right? Let's go from right about here. Let's see what we had, net uplift or net subsidence from here, from June, right? From June 2025 to now, we went from 40, we're now up to about 55. So a net 15 centimeter uplift. Not a lot. 15 centimeters does not look like a lot. That's actually just a little bit. But keep in mind, let's also go from October. From October, we went from 30. We went from about 30, right? We were about at 30, like 32 to about 55. So 20 centimeters in about 8 months. So 20 in 8, right? A little bit more than 20, right? So this is 10. 1, 2, yeah. So about 20 centimeters in about 8 months. So when you do the math, that is about 4 centimeters a month. 20 divided by 8, that's 4, or 2.5. So multiply 2.5 by 12, you get about 30. So kind of about the same as here. But if you look closely, you can see it's a little faster than here. So it's definitely accelerating. There's definitely an acceleration and uplift. And that was even noticeable on the Nevada site as well, which is this one. Yeah, it does look like there's a little bit of an acceleration right about here. Depending on when this is. Let's go to, let's reset this because that might have been about a week old. Let's see if anything changed. Yeah, it did change a little bit. It definitely is showing increase. That's not the only one. From October 2023, October 2023, till October 2024, there was about 90 centimeters of uplift, which is almost a meter, so that's almost 1 meter right there. And then from October 2024, October 2025, there was only 30 centimeters of uplift, only 30. But here's the thing. This is June right here, right? This is June right here. June was at, oh, sorry. June is right here. May, June, so June was at 120, and we're now at about 160, so that's about 40 in a year. But then you also have to take account this. We reached rock bottom around November. In November, we were right about 120, and now we're about, I would say, 170. So we went up by 50. millimeters in about 7 months. So let's divide the math. Let's do 50 right here. And it does look faster than here. About the same. The uplift rate from January through August or July was right about, so this is 120. Yeah, so not too fast. Now it seems like it is accelerating. So I'll see 50. This is November. So definitely more than 30. Yeah, about 50. Divide that by 7 months. Yeah. That's 7 centimeters per month. Multiply that by 12, that would be about 85. Or if 100 is, yeah, so 85 centimeters. So about the same. Yeah, so the uplift rate is back to about a meter a year. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm currently cooking something, but yes, there definitely is something going on with the Iwo Jima volcano. All right, I'm gonna share this. I'm going to briefly pause the stream because I'm going to be, actually no, I'm going to share this from my phone. All right, I'm sharing this from my phone, so in that case, nobody will like get their stuff streamed. But yes, I am sharing my stream now. All right, I'm going to share this to a couple of servers I'm in. Just bear with me for just a moment. Considering no one is watching right now. Friend. Alrighty, let's see. The volcano server, it should be around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Means. Guess it's multimedia, maybe. All right. Self-promotion. All right. Should be enough. Just need a couple more minutes, and I should be good to go. Well, those are volcanoes. Those are 2 volcanic craters. Could be Easter Island. Azores, yeah. Terceria, yeah. In fact, Geology Hub actually made several videos on this. I was thinking, is it one of those volcanoes? Yeah, those are definitely volcanoes. Alrighty. Self-promotion, promo chat. Mm. Where is promotion? No, that's suggestions. Paranormal. Damn, no one's been here in several days. Right, where is the promotions chat? There we go. Alright, I shared it to about 3 servers. Hopefully they'll get some views now. Let's check one view. Okay, let's get started. Alright, or restart, for that matter. Alright, make sure it's muted so there's no background noise. Alright, so yeah, the uplift rate at Iwo Jima has gone higher than before the surge in uplift in August, but not higher than ever. In fact, there's going to be a link right here. This is going back to 2021. So in 1 year, we had almost a meter, right? These are centimeters. That's almost a meter. And then from 2021, okay, yeah, this is what I want to show you guys. This is going back to 2010, right? There was this big surge of uplift between 2015 and 2020, and then continuing through about 2022, then basically flattening out. And then if you look really closely, it's kind of picking up again right about here. So the uplift is definitely accelerating. Yeah, this is evident right here. You can see uplift is once again resuming. Keep in mind this is 15 meters. 1,500 centimeters is 15 meters. So this station is showing slow uplift through until just before 2020, then rapid uplift, a rapider uplift continuing to about 2023, 21, 22, 23, 20, and then flattening out, and then even some substance right there, little thing you're seeing. That's the kink that was caused by the August uplift, August September uplift, subsidence, and then uplift resuming here. Yeah, looks like uplift is resuming, and that's pretty fast. That's about the same rate if we. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's do a little plot. So right here, you can see the slope of that line here is kind of similar to this one. I'll say that's increasing on 1 degrees. Yeah. Gotta be some sort of glitch. Pay attention to that. Yeah. This is more of a trend. You can see right here. Yeah, that's definitely increasing. So in about the last 11 years, we had about 1,200 meters of uplift. Yeah, that's close to a meter a year almost. Yeah, we definitely exceeded 1,200 centimeters, or 12 meters. Yeah, 12 meters. That is 36 feet of uplift. 36 feet in the last 11 years, or 12 years. That's 2024, 24, 25, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep in mind, most of this uplift, a good portion of it, occurred between 2018 and 2024. In those 6 years, there was some very rapid uplift rates. They have since slowed down, but they are now picking up again. And if you go up, you can see what I'm talking about here. Yeah. There we go. You can actually see that little surge right there. In just 3 months, we went from about 50. Yeah, this is just shy of 50 to almost 60. So almost about 10, I would say. Yeah, this is April. Yeah, so see, 1, 2. Yeah, so this is beginning of April. 1, 2, 3. Almost 50. Yeah, so about, I would say 10 centimeters in about 3 months. And this one we went from about 150 millimeters or centimeters, 150 to about 170. So about 20 in 3 months. That's more impressive. Yeah, in fact, we were actually just a tiny bit under 150. It's like 145, about 170. That's about 25 in 3 months. Anyway, I'm going downstairs. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to leave it on this right now. Actually, before I go, I want to check something. Where's Copernicus browser? There we go. This is what I want to show you guys. So let's go to Google Maps. Is showing. This is the image Google Maps showed on February 21st, 2024. Let's go to 2023. Yeah, February 21st, 2023. Yeah. Yeah.
Выключи телефон.
Я видео.
Выключи пока. Я хочу тебе сказать пару слов. Выключи.
Я не могу.
Почему?
Потому что я сейчас лайв. Я не могу включать.
Ты не можешь отключить? С тобой невозможно поговорить нормальной интонацией, чтобы я на тебя не кричал, чтобы ты не считал, что я грубый. Что ты машешь головой?
Я слышу.
Что ты слышишь?
Что вам надо?
Мне? Что тебе надо? Тебе ничего не надо. Я очень нервничаю. Почему я хочу тебе объясниться, почему я такой крикливый на тебя. До тебя никак не доходит, что ты все потерял.
В Европе это не моя была вина. Это была их вина.
Чья?
Medicaid. Они сказали, что они потеряли документы, которые мы дали. Это их не была вина. Ни моя, ни мамина, ни Минди. Это была их вина. Мама подала документы, они потеряли.
Почему мама подала по документу?
Потому что Минди неправильно сделала.
Почему Минди неправильно сделала?
Она тоже не сделала ошибку.
Видишь, все виноваты.
Я говорю, они не
У
виноваты.
тебя все виноваты. Ты никогда не это самое. Ты не виноват. А почему это все оформлялось?
Просто надо было... Пришло время, что надо было переоформлять.
Нет.
Каждый пару лет...
Пришло время, надо переоформлять. Ты стал всем говорить, что ты хочешь работать.
Да.
Да.
Это не за это закрыли.
Где деньги?
Какие деньги?
За рент, за свет.
Я сейчас мало работаю.
Видишь?
Я сейчас 2 дня только работаю.
Видишь, ты сейчас мало работаешь. Почему тебя лишили медикейта?
Не за работу.
Из-за работы, потому что ты много зарабатываешь.
Нет, они не дали эту причину. Они не сказали из-за этого.
А то
Они сказали,
единственная причина, что ты зарабатываешь достаточно, чтобы не чувствовать себя, зависимым от медикейта.
Но
Не говори мне no. Я тоже понимаю чуть-чуть. Это ты можешь себя оправдывать разными словами. Ты можешь красиво говорить бабуле, можешь красиво говорить маме. А медикейт говорит, вы не получаете сервис, потому что вы получаете достаточную зарплату.
Они это не сказали. Они не сказали это. Да, Social Security, да, из-за этого. Но Medicaid не из-за этого. Medicaid, with Medicaid они сказали мне, мы ошиблись, мы сделали ошибку. Не сколько я зарабатываю. Мы потеряли, we lost the document, они сказали. We lost it.
Вот я не хочу, чтобы ты сюда приходил.
Почему?
Никто не нервничал, потому что ты, как в дом заходишь, говоришь, денег нету, а тебя лишают всех прав из-за денег.
Это не за
Ты
меня.
обманываешь.
Я не обманываю.
Ты обманываешь. Every single time ты обманываешь. Понимаешь, да? Я не хочу. Раз ты нас не уважаешь, я не хочу видеть твое неуважение. Меня это раздражает.
Я уважаю вас.
Нет, ты не уважаешь. Если ты обманываешь...
Как я обманываю? Как я обманываю?
Всеми своими действиями. Абсолютно все. У тебя деньги есть, куда-то уехать в Иллинойс на 2 недели. У тебя деньги есть, уехать в Балтимор. А когда тебе говорят $500 заплати за месяц за свой лон, у тебя денег нету.
Я уже заплатил 2500.
Это было до марта месяца.
Нет, в марте за 2000, в апреле 500. В мае 500 я заплатил.
И все. А ты должен платить каждый месяц минимум 500.
Я в месяц только получаю 1500.
Это твоя проблема.
Я за 3
ты
месяца
долги
заплатил.
собрал? Кто будет за них платить?
А я не хотел даже в школу ехать.
А почему ты ходил?
Чтобы доказать, что после, когда я получу диплом, никто мне не даст работу. Чтобы всем доказать. Что...
Зачем ты ходил доказать, собирая долги? Кому ты доказал?
Я хотел маме доказать, что школа без толку. Я хотел это маме доказать.
И все? Это все твое доказательство?
Я хотел всем доказать, что из-за аутизма я никакую работу нигде не получу.
А ты докажи себе, что ты не ту профессию принял.
Нет, это ту профессию.
Да, только ты не можешь найти работу.
Потому что я в Нью-Йорке живу. Здесь я никакую работу не найду, которую я хочу.
Серьезно?
Да.
В таком Нью-Йорке не найти работу, стыд и позор.
Который я хочу, я не получу. Broadcasting never.
Нигде ты не найдешь бродкастинг.
Я везде найду, кроме Нью-Йорка.
Нигде ты не найдешь
Почему?
бродкастинг. Потому что ты неаккуратен. Это лицо. Когда тебя должны показывать по телевизору, они показывают свой имидж. Посмотри на себя, какой имидж они могут показать. Ты за собой аккуратно следишь? Ты хочешь выступать по телевизору, ты выбрал профессию выступать по телевизору. Где ты видишь таких, как ты?
Много тостов есть. Много.
Но аккуратные. Ты не аккуратен.
Я когда по радио, я всегда аккуратный. Я когда по телевизору был в Лас-Вегасе, я был аккуратен.
Артур, ты хоть раз скажи, как ты готовился к этой аккуратности? Сколько людей тебя одевали?
Я сам себе одевал.
Да, конечно. Что ты обманываешь мне опять? Сколько людей тебя одевают, чтобы тебя показать аккуратным? Ты сам себя обманываешь.
Да.
Я-то знаю, кто ты. А ты знаешь, кто ты?
Да.
Видишь, мама боится, чтобы я с тобой разговаривал.
Потому что ты только злишься.
Правильно, потому что у тебя только слова, а действий никаких. Ты только красиво можешь говорить. Поэтому меня и злит все. А действия посмотри, что. Никого не уважаешь. Делаешь какой-то stupid appointment в 12 часов ночи, не понимая того, что ты живешь у стариков. Это твое действие. Ты приходишь ночью, 3 часа ночи, к старикам. Старики в 10 часов идут спать. Ты уже столько живешь с ними, ты выучил их schedule? Нет, потому что все должны работать по твоему schedule. Потому что у тебя надо висеть до 12 ночи где-то на улице, после 12 тебя встречать надо. Это я говорю просто слова? Я говорю твои действия.
Окей.
А ты мне говоришь только слова. Вот почему я и нервничаю. Ты не жалеешь никого. Один эгоизм в тебе. Кого ты пожалел? Бессовестный. Поэтому я не хочу, чтобы ты сюда приходил. Я не хочу, чтобы ты здесь жил.
Okay.
Когда станешь человеком, пожалуйста, always welcome.
Ты никогда не будешь меня уважать, даже когда я стану человеком.
Ты сперва стань им, а потом говори. Ты сперва стань им, что будешь мне говорить. Знаешь, сколько раз я услышал «если» от тебя. Никакое «если» ты не оправдал. Я не тебе медвежьи услуги делаю. Ты мне говорить. Но пусть идет в психушку. Раз нормальной жизни не можешь понять. Пусть идет в психушку. И я не боюсь, я нормально поговорю. Да? Ты мой сын. Но даю больше знаний, чем твою. Да, и не надо мне задавать это самое. Почем ты мой сын? Да.
Fucking piece of shit. Fucking Russian people are fucking pissing me off. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go back to what we were talking about before that motherfucker came here. Fucking piece of shit. Stupid religious pieces of shit. You. Alright, let's see what we were talking about earlier. Sorry about that. Yeah, my stepfather is a complete fucking asshole. Remember I said I had an incident 2 months ago? He got so abusive that I talked back to him and he punched me in the face, and you know what? I scratched up his face. You know what? If you're gonna put your hands on me, I'm not just gonna be a fucking pushover like I used to be. No. If you're gonna fucking hit me, I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright, so we were talking about. So right here in November, we were at about 35 centimeters. And right now, only 7 months later, at this station, we are at 55. So a 20 centimeter increase in about 7 months. Now let's go from January. January, we were at 40. And only what? 7 months later? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So from the very beginning of July to about very beginning of January, the J's always confuse me because it's J, 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 J. You know, January, June, July. Yeah. All right. So from the very beginning of January to the very end of June, we increased by about, I would say, 15, maybe more than 15. About 18 centimeters. You see, it was below. I could see where the interception was just below, so maybe 239. And it looks like hereabouts, I would say 56. Well, let's, on the safe side, say 18. Or, no, you know what? On the conservative side, let's say 16. So in about 7 months, I believe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6. So that will be just around 30 centimeters per year, which is about the same as here, as the beginning. So this period from here to here is about the same as this period from here to here, even though it looks like it's accelerating. Yet from here we went almost up by 10. We went up by 10 in about 3 months. Or, yeah. This is April, May, June, July. So 3 months we went up by about, I would say 8. 8 divided by 3 multiplied by, yeah, that's 8 months. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, 8 centimeters divided by 3, which will give you the amount of centimeters per month, which is 2.6666666666667, which basically 2 2/3. Multiply that by 12, about 32. So give or take about 3 centimeters on each side per year. So about 30 with give or take 3. So between 27 and 33. That's the seismic station. This one is different. Yeah. And now I'm not taking this video down because I want people to see what I go through on a daily basis. Hmm. All right. So yeah, that's a glitch there. Yes. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see a little bit of uplift there. All right, so this is the big surge in earthquakes that happened around August. Yeah, sorry I'm so silent. I'm just really upset about what happened. I'm gonna try to share it again. All right, I'm gonna share this right now again. I just need a few minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna looks like I have 5 viewers. Thank you all for joining. Or is that for the whole? That's total for the whole video. Concurrent viewers. Okay, I have 0 right now. Let's see if I can post this somewhere. I'm gonna delete this right now. Wow. All right. All right, I'm back. Yeah, let me just delete that. Yeah. I just want to apologize. I'm gonna be right back because I need to go downstairs. calling a friend. Hey. How are you?
I'm bored.
I'm sorry?
Well, that answers that.
I couldn't hear what you said.
I said I'm bored.
All right, I'm back. I was on the phone with a couple of my friends. Joined the voice chat, which I'm now. I left. All right, so I'm back. We do have a viewer. Thank you for joining. He's probably watching my stepfather crashing out on me. He always does this. He's not a very good person. I mean, yeah, he's trying to say, "Oh, I'm not a good person. I'm a freeloader." Yeah, and yet I'm disabled and I work part time. He was trying to blame me for why I lost Medicaid when it was actually the Medicaid office that misplaced my documents. And yet he was crashing out over that. And yet I had nothing to do with it. Me and my mom, we recertified and they lost my documents. And because I am disabled and I have stuff from OPWDD, I was told that there's no income limit for me, meaning I can earn more. The only thing I would lose was Social Security disability. Right now, because of my foot, I'm only working like 1 to 2 days a week, and whatever I'm spending on that, I'm spending it on transportation. Of course, my mom always misplaces her phone. Yeah, you left your phone? Keep it in your pocket. Stop leaving it everywhere. Ugh. She always misplaces it and then wants to blame herself. Oh yeah, and yet she's not like keeping it in one place, pocket. That's what pockets are meant for. Anyway, this is Iwo Jima. What you're looking at is the caldera rim. There was another bathymetric map, which was showing there was a very shallow area here. Yeah, this is the caldera rim. Here's the funny thing. Even though this is the caldera rim, it doesn't look shallower. I mean, deeper. I mean, yeah. If you look at it, it almost looks like it's all the same height. That's actually not good at all. You never want to see the outside of the caldera rim be deeper than inside. That means it is definitely inflating, overinflating. You see this dark magenta color, almost like a pinkish color right here? You see how there's a very shallow area here? So the island is gonna. I made a map or kind of a drawing from this server I was in. I was showing the outline another bathymetric map that was actually showing heights. It wasn't here. It was in the geology server I am in. That might be a little too harsh, but I would say something along those lines. What kind of servers were they? I hate you. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I was just talking to a friend who's going through some stuff. All right, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go check my. Uh, yeah. 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 Anyway, where is it? I think it was multimedia. Might have to go. Uh, Iwoto. Ooh. All right. I need to go to Asia, I think. Okay. I think it was like. Ooh. All right. Oops. All right. I'm trying to find that message. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to like 2020, last year. Left Okay, still can't find it. Wait, how much more do I have to go back? I'm still trying to find that. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the caldera rim right here. Yeah, caldera rim right here. Funny thing is, the caldera rim, keep in mind, this is the resurgent dome that is outside of the caldera rim, because the caldera rim is literally right here. Remember that crack I showed you guys on Little Earth? Yeah, right about here. That crack? That's the caldera rim. Yeah. That little crack is the caldera rim. Yeah. And now we're going to go to here. We're going to go to Copernicus browser anonymously. Let's go to that same date, which was February 21st, 2024. All right, let's go back to 2024. Let's go to February. All right, February 20th. All right. Yeah, there you can see it. And there's a little green blob there. Let's go to 2026. Let's go to July. Let's go to July 4th. Doesn't really look like there's been much changes. I mean, yeah. Yeah. There's the caldera rim. Yep, that's a caldera rim right there. Alrighty. Let's go to June. See if we can get a better photo. Yeah. Looks like not much changed. Let's go to 2024. Let's go to February. February 25th. Hopefully we can get a better. Okay, that's terrible. Let's go to February 5th. Alright. Yeah, there's the caldera rim right there. That is the caldera rim. And this rim then basically goes like this. Yeah. So right here you can see the caldera rim. Crisis on Iwoto. And it goes like this. Yeah. That's your caldera rim. But see, it kind of looks like yeah, here's a caldera rim right here. It almost looks like a perfect circle, but then you see this little. So I might do some squiggles, but it's not always a perfect circle, as evidenced by like right here. It looks like kind of did a little bit of a squiggly right there. But you see these underwater, what look like drafts or gullies? Yeah, because this is a submerged stratovolcano. This is a caldera. Keep in mind, this is a pretty big caldera. It's more than 10 miles, 10 kilometers wide. So yeah, it's a pretty big caldera. I mean, the island takes up a big chunk of it. And it looks like the shallow part of the caldera goes up pretty deep, pretty far. So the uplift continues. It could expand more, but most of the uplift is in this area here. The highest uplift, I would say, is in this region here. There's also pretty rapid uplift. See that color? Means like less than 5 meters, meaning it's very close to the surface. See how the purplish kind of decreases? See how it's purple here? All right, so I'm going back. Oops. Asia. Oops. Still September. Bathymetry. Bathymetry. Yikes. There we go. This is the one I wanted to show you guys. Found it. All right. All right. Okay, that's definitely an old map. I found the article in question. Metric. There we go, I found it. Key. All right. So I'm reading some articles. Okay, this is bad. All right. So I'm reading this. Someone wrote this. It's basically a summary. It's a summary from an article. No magmatic activity for 2,830 years. Well, I beg to differ. 2000 was actually magmatic. It was a submarine magmatic eruption at the Iwo Jima event, which is off the southeast coast. Briefly produced an island, therefore it was magmatic. You can't have an island of ash and tephra forming from a phreatic eruption. So yeah, it was magmatic in 2000. Even though they're not hinting at it, it was definitely magmatic. The vent almost broke the surface in 2000. The vent was still underwater, but an ash plateau was formed. It erupted the same magma as the last CFE. That is bad. That's very bad. That means the magma is maturing. It's basically in fermentation right now. It's very bad. The location just happened to be on the rainfall too. Then it erupted again with pyroclastic flows in 2023. Went quiet eruption-wise, but uplift in geothermal activity accelerated in 2024. And now in 2025, uplift in geothermal activity accelerates more, leading to the biggest magmatic eruption observed yet at the volcano, coincidentally on the ring fault, exactly opposite to the 2022-2023 eruption. During the eruption, the GPS sensor records 30 centimeters of uplift in 8 days near the center of the island, and JMA claims even more near the eruption site. Alright, that is a message I read from my server. Ah. Yeah. All right. Wall cloud. Quote. Yep. Yep. The Canada fires are mostly caused by dry thunderstorms. Yep. The smoke boundary was a focal point for the thunderstorms. I was in Brooklyn when they hit. Did you see any hail today? And I'm about to go to bed, but
Ложись спать. Где мой чарджер?
я заряжаю телефон.
Давай. I'm
Мне нету
sorry.
чарджера.
Need my charger.
Мне телефон сейчас сдохнет.
I don't care. Почему она знает? Теперь у меня эта батарейка сдохла, она не работает.
У тебя нет другой чарджер?
Нет?
А можно я буду здесь заряжать его? Can I charge it? That is why wire, and I can charge it here. Please.
Так, выключай, ложись спать. Не будешь спать, иди к Свете спать. I don't want you to be... У тебя должен быть
Я
режим.
через 10 минут пойду спать.
Хорошо. Good night. Выключай этот кондиционер. Такой сильно не делай кондиционер, это большие деньги. Окей, сделай 66.
Is it smoky outside still?
Знаю. Иди зубы помой, там где вода тащит.
Well, my mom's about to shut off the Wi-Fi, so in like less than a minute. So anyway, this is what I want to show you guys. Right, let's fast forward to right now. Right, let's go to June and June 20. Actually, July. Yeah. Yeah, just like I said, it's gonna go to this area. I found the bathymetry map I was looking for. So the island will, so the caldera, this area might expand more, but this area, it will look something like this. It'll eventually, maybe in a year or so, you'll have land here, but it'll kind of be like, it'll almost look like this will look like a bay. This area will look like a bay in about a few years. Give it time, but a few years this will look like a bay. Of course, this area will expand slower, but eventually this area is going to combine. Yeah, see? It almost looks like, yeah, it kind of almost looked like it backed up, but I think that is a bit of a glitch. Yeah. Internet's still on. What in the world? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah. That could also be land. Just trying to see something here. Huh. Yeah, that could be tide related. Yeah, it almost looks like those are waves. White caps. What is this? What is this white stuff surrounding the island? Probably some sort of glitch in the matrix. Yeah, see? Yeah, those are waves. I would just ignore that. But look, see those little islands trying to pop out? Yeah, see where the coast was? Alright, I'm gonna put my finger right there. 26. Yeah, it expanded a little bit, not by much, but it expanded. Alright. Let's go to 2008. Now you can see where the southern end is. Let's go to 2023. Oh yeah, definitely expansion. So right here, that's the southern end. Right about here, that's water. Crap. Yeah, it kind of expanded a little bit. And even here too. Water and then, yeah, and on land. See? Yeah, even Kangoku is expanding. It's not just Iwo Jima. It's Kangoku as well. Let's see here. Looks like a very shallow area of water. And look, there might be some land there. You know why? This is the caldera rim. That's just some very shallow water. The caldera rim is here. Yep. Yeah, Kangoku is definitely expanding. Two possibilities. This is a rim fault, or I mean, this is a remnant of the old Iwo Jima island, or this is a rim fault vent. It's one of the two. Here's the thing. Rim fault vent. Rim fault vent. All right. You see this hydrothermally altered rock, right? Let's go all the way to 2024. Yeah, look how much it expanded. These are all hydrothermal alterations. Yeah. There's also a lot of hydrothermal activity here, even though it's not on the rim fault. Oops. All right. 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 I had reset all of this. Let's go to explore Earth. Huh.